Such a loser. I was up with him.
And you are a worthless guy. You are a betraying, backstabbing little peon. All you know how to do is ruin people's lives.
You ruined your own life.
I didn't go in and steal someone's wife.
Joining us from North Manchester, Indiana, is Danny. Now, when Danny married his now estranged wife, Jessica, she was 6 months pregnant. They got pregnant before they got married, okay? With their 1-year-old son named Michael. Now, just a month into the marriage, Danny's starting to hear rumors that Jessica had cheated with not one, but 5 guys. And then, after Michael was born, Danny caught his wife, Jessica, in bed with his former friend, Chris. So now Danny is devastated and fears he's not Michael's biological father. Whoa.
Jessica was the love of my life. I gave her my all, my heart, my soul, and she destroyed me like I was nothing. Marrying her was the greatest day of my life, except for the birth of my son, Michael. And to find out that she was having an affair with my best friend made me sick. I caught them naked together. My heart was shattered. It was stomped on the floor. And now you want to tell me that Chris might be Michael's father? Michael is my world. I am his dad. I do everything for him. Chris destroyed my family. I will never forgive him or Jessica for what they did to me. I just need to know that I am Michael's father because he is my everything.
Oh, boy. So, Danny, you've been in love with Jessica since your entire life, since you were kids.
Yes, Maury, ever since we were little kids. She used to be babysitted by my aunt, and I'd spend summers with my aunt in Indiana.
And Chris used to be your best friend.
Yes.
You invited him,
yes,
when he was homeless, to stay in your house.
Yes, I invited him to stay in my house, and I brought him in, gave him a roof over his head, food in his belly, place to sleep. And to think that he would betray me like he did, it just makes me sick. I caught them together.
How? Where? What? How?
I caught them in my bed, naked together, on Father's Day, my first Father's Day as a father.
So this was after Michael was born?
Yes, after Michael was born.
What happened last week when she called you, when Jessica called you?
I actually was going to leave, and Jessica told me I needed to stay, begged me to stay for Michael's sake.
So where did you stay?
So I stayed for Michael's sake,
Where?
Only to be thrown out of my own bedroom, out of my own bed, to have him brought in and put into my bed.
Whoa. Now, let me get this straight. You have your son there, you're sleeping on the couch downstairs, and Chris has taken your bed with Jessica.
Yes.
That's some arrangement, and you allowed it to happen?
I had no choice in the matter.
Because she was mine
focus
first.
was on Michael.
No. She was mine first. You took her from me from high school.
Let's back up. I'll get to you, Chris, in a bit, okay? Meanwhile, when I introduced you, Danny, you said that you confronted Chris when she got pregnant, or before she got pregnant. You thought that she was messing around with other guys.
Yes, and I pushed that out of my mind because I wanted to be a father so bad. That's all I've ever wanted to be ever since I was young. That was my dream, Maury. And my dreams, as you can see in that photo, I finally was living my dream only to have it torn away from me and shattered by somebody who was supposed to be my friend and somebody who was supposed to love me.
So Jessica calls you last week, and she says, we got to go on the Maury Show because I got to give you a paternity test.
I never wanted to marry you, Danny. That's the problem. I felt forced into it.
I asked you to marry me. You could have said no. But instead of saying no, you led me on to believe that you actually wanted to be with me.
Yes, I had all my other kids out of wedlock. I didn't want Bubby out of wedlock, but at the same sense, we jumped into it way too quickly, Danny.
I'm going to get to you in a minute, Jessica. I still have to give my viewers the fact that Danny was called last week by you, Jessica, to say we've got to do a paternity test because, Jessica, you think Chris is the father of Michael. Is that right?
I am the father of Michael.
Is that right?
I am.
No, you're not.
Truthfully, I don't know. It could be Chris's, it could be Danny's, or for all we know, it could be somebody else. It's
Whoa.
Truthfully.
Whoa. Really, Jessica? It could be somebody else's.
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you mean it could be somebody else's kid? This is my son.
Oh,
The
boy.
son that I changed in the middle of the night. The one I got up with in the middle of the night while you slept.
Okay,
I was
and I'm
kind
not
enough to
saying-
let you sleep
You're a
through the
loser.
night.
Danny, you're a loser.
Okay.
You are such a loser. I was up with him.
And you are a
Every
worthless
hour,
guy.
on the
You are a
hour.
betraying, backstabbing little peon. All you know how to
That's
do is ruin
really-
people's lives.
You ruined your own life.
I didn't go in and steal someone's wife
Hold on.
and family.
Jessica, who do you want to be Michael's father?
Chris.
Okay. By the way, did I tell everybody that you and Chris are now engaged?
I don't think you mentioned that, no.
I assume that's the case, right? And you're
Yeah.
still legally married to Danny.
Yeah.
Yes, she is still legally married to me.
Now, Danny, I'd like to know who is raising this little boy.
I am. He stays at my house right now.
All the time?
Yes, most of the time. He is with me.
There is times he comes to my house.
They
He's
betrayed me,
staying
Maury.
with you.
They want to run
He's
away from
staying-
their responsibilities.
No, Danny. He's staying with you for me to get out of the situation I'm living in.
Danny, you look like that little boy?
Yes, Maury. I do look like that little boy. That baby is mine.
You don't
I
think?
prayed that baby into existence.
Jessica, who's that baby look like?
Everybody says he looks like Danny, but I think he looks like me and my youngest.
Chris, did you betray your best friend by sleeping with his wife?
I absolutely did. He did it to me first. I felt like I needed to get back at him for doing it.
Well, what do you mean he
He's a
did?
pathetic loser.
What do you mean he did it?
Me and Jessica we were together in high school and it didn't work out. And we tried again before her and Danny got together, and he came out from out of nowhere and said, "Oh, you're coming with me." And he pretty much stole the love of my life away from me twice.
Did he steal her, or did she just willingly go with him?
Honestly, Chris, that is not how I remember it. I remember me walking out of facility because I got injured at work and her wanting me to come over to her house.
You're trying to come in between a perfectly good relationship again.
He's married to her.
Perfectly good, huh? I am Michael's father. The one who is pathetic is the backstabber, which is you and Jessica.
Okay.
Jessica is selfish, and so are you.
Chris, did you tell my producers you were kind of happy that Danny found you and Jessica in bed together?
Yes, sir, I did. I wanted to get caught
Why?
to show him how it feels.
Oh, boy. Oh, my Lord. How old are you people?
I'm 25.
How old are you?
27.
How old are you, Danny?
I'm 30 years old
And how old are you, Chris?
27.
and dealing with children.
Chris, do you think you're Michael's father?
I honestly, deep down inside, I do think I am.
Jessica, of course, you just said that you want Chris to be the father.
Maury, I just want to let them know that they hurt me more than I could ever recover from.
Are you kidding? I guess so, after hearing that story. Here we go. All I know is whoever's proved to be the father, I want him in that child's
Even
life.
if Michael isn't my kid, I want people to know it doesn't matter whose kid he really is, because I have been daddy since day one and I will remain daddy.
If you're not the dad, there's no point in you staying in Michael's life.
Yeah, there is. I'm all he's known.
No, if you're not the father, you need to get out of mine and Jessica's life. Point blank. If I'm the dad, I'm going to be a good one.
Okay, I've got the answer here. In the case of one-year-old Michael, Chris, you are not the father.
Ha! Told you.
And in the case of one-year-old Michael, Danny, you are the father.
Yes! I knew it. I told you I was his father. And I'm going to continue to be his father.
You are not the father.